It's unbelievable that it's Easter. My goodness.
It's Easter, and I'm Catholic, so tomorrow is my day off. I'm sorry. Good Friday.
It just kind of crept up on us.
Yes. So we are live, ladies. So we'll wait a few minutes, let our, we call them taskers come in, and we will go from there. So it's
Yep,
really
they're
exciting.
probably having a very relaxing morning. Looking forward to the weekend.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's not really a holiday in for the US, is it? Like I know for Canada, it's a holiday tomorrow on Monday because they get
Right.
Good
It's not a
Friday
public
Oh,
holiday.
and
Yeah, but
Easter.
I
But
think everyone goes into a slow roll anyways, even though it's not a public holiday.
yeah. And I have two young children, so they have both of them have off. You know, they don't call it Easter break, but spring break. It always
Right. Yeah.
falls around this time, which is
Yeah.
so they both have off tomorrow.
Yeah, my son has spring break next week.
Mm.
Good morning, travel advisors. Good morning to our loyal coffee drinkers. I haven't seen many people drink coffee in our coffee chats, you know. Well, if we could, our coffee is Koffee, so you can put anything in that cup. It does not have to be, the real coffee. So, good morning, travel partners. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. So, we have 11 listeners so far, and we should, let me see what time is it. It's 11? 1 minute.
It's 11. Yep.
11. Good morning, travel partners. Happy Thursday. And for those who are Catholics, happy Holy Thursday. Today's Holy Thursday. And hope all of you are looking forward to the weekend. So today we are very excited. We have ASTA on board. So this is, as you know, TASC is all about, good morning, Maggie. TASC is all about educating, reminding. If you don't remember, we had to remind you of what's good and what you should not be doing. So ASTA is one of the organization, and especially during the pandemic. Good morning from Chicago. Especially during the pandemic, we realized how valuable ASTA really is for our travel advisors. So this morning we are here with Genevieve and Christina. Genevieve, Strand, for advocacy, and Christina with membership. So we are here to tell you, to remind you, for those who are not ASTA members, good morning, Janet. For those who are not ASTA members as yet, this is an opportunity for you to get on board because ASTA is here for you as a travel advisor for your travel agency. So we have Genevieve and Christina, and as usual, my colleague, Reed, my trusty sidekick, is here with me this morning. So Christina and Genevieve will talk to us about why we should join ASTA and all the many reasons and all the good work ASTA is doing on our behalf, on your behalf, in the travel industry, in the travel community. So Genevieve and Christina, the floor is all yours. And thank you so much for being here with us this morning to just reminding our task members, all the good reasons for being a travel advisor and thanking them for the support and for being here with us this morning. So go ahead.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you all that are tuning in. It's so nice to be with all of you. I hope you're well. Hi, Janet. Miss you. Hope you're doing well, you and your family. And good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Elaine.
Yes, as everyone trickles in, we're really excited for this opportunity to be with all of you this morning. And this presentation, we know we only have 30 minutes. And so this is really not a deep dive, but Genevieve and I are here even beyond these 30 minutes. And you can please reach out to us directly if anything sparks your interest. Please do reach out to us if you want more details. But this presentation is on the top 10 reasons to join your trade association. It's yours, not ours. We work on behalf of you, our members, and the travel advisor community. And that's why I say this is your trade association. And so please, again, reach out to us if anything sparks your interest. But let's get started since we only have 30 minutes and we definitely want an opportunity for questions. Good morning. So, and these are in no particular order. Let me say that, no special order. All of the reasons are good reasons. But let's start with number 10. Just supporting your trade association is so important. No matter the industry, trade associations, we give our members many advantages, especially in a fast-paced, competitive world. So that is, it's really, really important to support your trade association. So to the current members of ASTA tuning in, thank you for your unwavering support. And to the non-members tuning in, please do consider joining an organization of like-minded individuals. ASTA brings the industry together across consortia, across host agencies. So you can share ideas, strengthen your ties, your connections, the things that tie you together. And it honestly, if you think about if there wasn't an ASTA, that would be a really sad thing, because we do advocate on your behalf and we do support you in that special way. So next slide. With that being said, our mission, right? We are mission driven. We are a mission driven organization. And we've been around for a long time. ASTA was founded in 1931, and our mission is up here on the screen: to promote, defend the travel advisor community, our members. And I added this in here, provide value, because that's just my little membership value add, if you will. So, you know, we're going to talk about the benefits. And so that's part of it too, is to bring value to our members. Hello to the members. I see some members are giving a shout out. Yes, thank you for your support, ladies. And so we do this, we promote and defend you through various ways, through proactive representation, shared knowledge, and the enhancement of professionalism. That's a part of it. And, you know, we're growing every month, really. And last year we had such a surge in new members, over 2,500 new members just last year. And I call it mission in action, because that's what, you know, Genevieve, our director of advocacy, will talk more about this, but it's a big piece to a trade association, is advocating on your behalf. And last year it was mission in action like never before. And so we saw that advisors saw how ASTA had the industry's back, travel advisors' backs, and we were unwavering in that. And it really showed last year and this year too. And then there are members who've been members for a long time and said that, you know, who speak up and say ASTA has always had our backs, but we are so thankful for the folks who really saw that last year. So we have over 13,000 members. And again, like I said, we bring everyone together. So if you attend one of our global conventions, you really will see and meet folks from all different agencies, different size agencies and types. We have supplier members, we have independent advisor, independent contractor members, brick and mortar agencies, host agencies are members. The majority of the consortia are members and have been members for a very long time. So also travel management companies. I mean, we just truly bring the industry together. It's really our bread and butter. And we have the resources and benefits to benefit each segment of the industry. And when you join ASTA and our logo, you know, our members get access to use our logo on their business cards, their websites, and that really, for your clients and the traveling public, it really solidifies trust that their travel advisor is a member of their trade association. It's really important. You'd be surprised how so important it is for the traveling public to know that. They even call us to verify, hey, I saw their logo, your logo on their website. Are they really a member? Are they current? They do the checking. So just know that that's another layer of why it's so important. It's just to build that trust with your clients. And one of the best ways, of course, to support your trade association is by becoming a member. So I want to show this early in the presentation. I'll show it again in the end. We have created a special code for TASC members, TASC 50, $50 off. This is for new members only. So you can the easiest way is to join online, asta.org/join. So if anyone has any issues using the code or have any issues through the join process, again, just reach out to me directly. But I will show this again towards the end of the presentation. And another big initiative of ours, in addition to advocacy, is our consumer awareness campaign. And ASTA, we continue to insert ourselves in the mainstream media, letting the world know that travel advisors do exist, not a thing of the past, very much so exist. And I think last year, this year, really showed the importance and moving forward more than ever. And this has been a #1 priority. We've conducted surveys and over the years, and on each survey, our members say, this is, in addition to advocacy, this is something that we want ASTA to continue to do on behalf of us, which is continue to educate the traveling public about the benefits of using a travel advisor. And that is something we continue to do and is part of, I like to say, our bread and butter. Number 9, Career Center. Yes, ASTA, we have a Career Center. Our Education Director, Michelle Mueller, revamped our Career Center earlier this year. There are over 125 jobs listed. The listings change as jobs are added and removed. So this is the link to the Career Center if you want to take a peek at that. Number 8, member-only access. We're all on Facebook right now, right? We want to meet members where they are, and that's social media. And so we created an ASTA, what we like to call our ASTA Member Lounge. So if you are a member of ASTA, please join our ASTA Member Lounge Facebook group. This is a membership benefit because we offer trainings and we do Facebook Lives, meet ASTA staff through our lounge. And this is where you can get the latest and greatest in industry insights and trainings through the member lounge. And in addition to that, we use the lounge to source contacts for media leads. And many of our members have been featured in major publications like Real Simple, the New York Times, Travel and Leisure, just by responding to the media leads posted within the ASTA member lounge. So, and the good thing about the lounge is, so if you're not a member right now and you join, you can, once you get access to the member lounge, you can go back and view the trainings and videos that we've done in the past. So don't worry about that. You'll still have access to those trainings and discussions, even if you join today or in the future. Our Senior Director of Communications, Erica Richter, designed a media mobilization training for travel advisors. So ASTA members can join our media mobilization efforts. And this is really an opportunity for you to tell your story to your local news station. It's a grassroots effort. Really, we need travel advisors in every state to talk about your business, the effect that the pandemic has had on your business, and just how important travel advisors are, and that you are here to serve and to help clients navigate travel and to do so with a trusted advisor. And these are just some ASTA members who have had reached out to the local media and have had success. So you can see different news stations in their local areas. So it's really, really exciting. And at the start of the pandemic, we realized that members really need resources. And we have 2 links here. One is for non-members and one is for members. Of course, as you can imagine, the member portal for COVID resources has more information than the non-member resource. And Genevieve, correct me if I'm wrong, but we still have through the member COVID resource that members, you can fill out a form. And if you have a question about your particular situation in regards to any loans, grants, what have you, what's going on right now, you can fill out the form within the member portal. It goes directly to our advocacy team who will answer your questions. Is that correct, Genevieve? That is still a thing.
Absolutely, yep. So regardless of what your issue is, whether you're having issues accessing unemployment insurance, you have questions about taking out an SBA loan, our team is there to help guide you through the process.
Thank you, Genevieve. Okay, moving along, we've partnered with Travel Marketing and Media to bring our members a fantastic content subscription service called Social Media Suitcase. And, with Social Media Suitcase, this is where you can, if you want, and you're interested, you can hand over the hardest part of social media, which is content creation, to their team for less than $12 a week. So if this is something that interests you, we have this resource at your disposal. And also industry resources that we have. As you can see here, our regulatory compliance handbook and course. We offer consumer research, sample IC contracts, sample waivers. Our general counsel created a special COVID waiver for travel advisors. So these are just something that we constantly offer our members, industry resources. And this is something that's it's a journey, really, because as things come up, just like COVID, we knew that our members needed access to COVID waiver. They were asking about it, and we worked with our general counsel, of course, and he created that. So it's very fluid as things come about, but we are really proud of many of our resources, in particular, including this one on the screen, our regulatory compliance handbook, which is very popular and is also a course. More information is on asta.org if you're interested. And again, you can reach out to myself, the membership team, if you want more information about this. Number 7, chapters. I hope I have some chapter presidents or some chapter leaders tuning in. But yes, we have chapters. And now more than ever, it's important to surround yourself with a community that understands, right, what you're going through. And as an ASTA member, you're assigned a local chapter based on the zip code that you provide when you join. And we have approximately 60 US chapters and growing. And we also have international chapters. International chapters are usually boutique operators and DMCs. But so we're also abroad as well. But again, approximately 60 domestic chapters in major metropolitan areas. And a listing of our chapter presidents and their contact information is on asta.org under the Get Involved tab. And current ASTA members, you can check out your assigned chapter in your profile once you log in. Number 6, consumer leads.
Nice.
Yes, another member benefit. This is our homepage, and under the resource tab, you'll see that there's a section, if you see the yellow arrow, for consumer leads. And again, it's another member benefit. You'll need to log in to access it, as well as our consumer-facing website, travelsense.org. And each member has a profile on travelsense.org. And of course, the more information you put out there on your profile, put your picture on there, make those connections. But members do get business through this portal. This is just, I know as U.S. travel advisors have many resources. This is just one that we offer you as an ASTA member. Number 5, education. Our Verified Travel Advisor Certification Program. This is an advanced certification earned by travel professionals, and you basically need to complete the 9 courses that you see here listed. These are our core courses for the program, and the majority of the courses take about an hour and a half to complete. And they usually consist of a manual, online video, and then an exam. And you have a whole year to complete the 9 required courses. And any travel advisor that meets the membership criteria can enroll in VTA. And if you're a non-member, the VTA registration includes a 1-year membership in ASTA. And what I love about our VTA program is that it's not just one and done. It's not just the 9 courses and done. We offer continuing ed. And these are some of the continuing ed courses. And as you can see, last year we added so many new courses to the mix. And you can visit asta.org/VTA for more information. And we have a spring promotion for VTA. So as you saw on the previous slide, you saw the $399 price. Well, this drops it down to $219 using the code SPRING21. And again, you can visit asta.org/VTA for more information. Moving on, now I'd like to turn over to my colleague, Genevieve, to talk about, again, what I like to call our bread and butter, and that's advocacy. Genevieve.
Thanks, Christina. So if you want to go to our first slide here. So I'm going to start with a little bit of a recap because 2020 was the craziest year for our advocacy team. So the year started off for most of you the way it started off for us. It was a great year. Our members were reporting that they'd done some of their best sales in 2019. Early 2020 showed no signs of being any different. And then the pandemic hit. So we really got to work. And it's our job as ASTA to represent you at all levels of government. So state and local government, the federal government, even before the different federal agencies and the administration in the White House. So we were extremely busy last year. Over the course of 2020, we held over 150 different congressional meetings, which as the year progressed turned into calls and Zooms like everyone's businesses did. We also ran 14 separate federal or state campaigns. This was on everything from fixing problems with the unemployment insurance programs to asking for more targeted federal relief for advisors, to asking that certain grant programs be extended to include travel advisors. So you name it, anything that was going to help our members get through the pandemic, we were working on it. So we had some really great success in March when the CARES Act came out. Our members were eligible for those Paycheck Protection Program loans. They were also eligible for the economic injury disaster loans through the SBA, which also came with some free grants. We were also able to get unemployment insurance expanded. So I don't know how many folks on here work as independent advisors, working under a host agency, but traditionally you would not be eligible for unemployment. So this was a really big win for our members, that a huge chunk of our membership, we estimate about a third of our advisors fall into that independent advisor category, or at least across the industry they do. I'm not sure exactly what the breakdown is for our particular membership, but about a third of the industry is an independent advisor. So for those folks to be able to access those funds, obviously we want to get businesses thriving again, but at least that's a safety net, in the interim. And then we did get some dedicated funding through the Treasury Department for ticket agents, which is the legal term for travel advisors, as well as those Main Street Lending Program loans for some of our bigger advisors who were too small to take advantage or too big to take advantage of PPP, but too small to take advantage of some of the more general loan programs. So this was a really big win for us. Unfortunately, as you all know, the year just kept going on and going on, and the end never really seemed to be in sight, unfortunately. So we've continued to be hard at work. We were able through the end of year package that just passed in December to help get a second draw at those PPP loans. So advisors could go back for some additional funds there. We were also able to get some other benefits in terms of tax bills, and finally getting those unemployment benefits extended through March, which with the most recent package that passed, those have actually now been extended through the end of August, start of September. So some really good stuff we've been able to do with our members. Now, I do want to take a really quick step back and just talk a little bit more generally about what we do when we're not scrambling to fight a pandemic, because we have continued to do all of these things. So feel free to pop a comment. How many of you like paying more taxes? Right. So I'm hearing crickets on that one. Christina, if you want to just click to the next slide. I never get very many people that want to take me up on that offer for paying more taxes, strangely. So taxes is actually one of the biggest issues that we work on, believe it or not. So every 2 years, states have to write their budgets, and they're going to look at travel advisors and say, that looks like a thriving business. These look like good people to tax some more. So we've continued to work across all 50 states, and your average year anywhere between 8 to 10, sometimes as many as 15 states will propose new taxes on travel agencies. So that might take the form of a tax on your service fees. That might take the form of a tax on any commissions or discounts you receive, passing on that hotel occupancy tax. Sometimes it's just a flat out, increase in business and occupation taxes that in states that have those. So we're really proud to say that over the last 5 years, we've prevented $467 million in new state taxes against travel agencies. So this is a really big win and has really done a lot to help keep our membership, thriving and vital. And unfortunately, I wish I could say our work is done there, but as is, we're only April 1st today, and we have 6 states so far that we're already fighting tax battles in for this year. So that's going to be really ongoing work for the future, unfortunately. Christina, next slide, if you don't mind.
Christina, you should add that slide to the reasons to join.
Yeah, so we haven't quite finished tallying up the 2020 numbers yet with that big year-end package, and we're waiting to kind of see what the impact of that's going to be as those funds keep kind of trickling down. But by the numbers, including all of our federal work, all of those state taxes I mentioned, some regulatory fixes, everything from taxes on service fees to kind of obscure labor rules. Our total for 2019 was $117,389,806 saved for agencies. And I'm sure when we tally up the 2020 numbers, that's going to be even bigger. So I guess just lastly, before I turn it back over to Christina, I did just want to say, if you are excited about the advocacy work that ASTA is doing, I know we've still got a long way to go until people's businesses are back to normal. And we're doing everything we can, but you as advisors play a really critical role there too. So if you're interested, whether you're a member or not, obviously we'd love for you to become a member, but either way, if you have the inclination, please take 2 minutes out of your day, visit asta.org/advocacy. And we've got a great, easy portal. You can reach out directly to your member of Congress. All you've got to do is pop in your address. It'll pair you with the right representative. And we've got a pre-populated email. You can add, some personalization there, but it takes about 2 minutes. So we have a whole bunch of advocacy efforts ongoing to make sure that some of the state and local funding that was allocated in the last bill gets spent on travel agencies. We also have some federal campaigns going to get more relief as we look to the next COVID relief package. So if you're so inclined, please go ahead and take 2 minutes out of your day, visit asta.org/advocacy, and help get involved in the fight with us.
Great.
You can skip this one for now. Perfect. I'll turn it back over to you, Christina.
Thanks, Genevieve. I know I'm looking at the time, so I want to get through the next.
Take your time.
Okay, thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Appreciate that. And again, for everyone tuning in, thank you. I hope that this, like I said during the beginning, hope something that we're talking about sparks of interest. And if you want more information, please, again, don't hesitate to reach out. But number 3, the third reason, or the number 3 is health insurance. Back at the end of 2019, ASTA finalized our agreement to begin offering health insurance. And this was something that, I've only been on with ASTA, it'll be 2 years in May. So very new to ASTA, not new to membership development, but new to the travel industry. And when I started, my colleagues let me know that this is something that potential members and members were asking for years. It just was a constant ask. Does ASTA have health insurance? Does ASTA have health insurance? And finally, at the end of 2019, we were had the ability to offer it. So very exciting for us. And it's only not only, but membership and health insurance is offered in 39 states. So not all, and that's not because of anything we're doing, but just the laws in that state, unfortunately. And so the next slide just shows the coverage map. So the states that are in green, the greenish color, those are the states where it's unavailable. And again, that's just to the laws. But when the laws do change, not hopefully change, but when they do, I believe our general counsel said that within 6 months, we'll be able to bring the members within those states into the program. So fingers crossed there. Number 2, events. Really excited. ASTA, that's just another layer of trade association. We want to bring folks together and network. And part of that is having and holding events. And we offer a lot of them as an organization. I think it's just a travel thing because I've been at other associations and usually they just have one annual meeting, but because we're in the travel industry, we like to travel, and it's important that we network and we are among our peers in the industry. And so more information, you can visit asta.org/events, but I do want to highlight a few things. And in our effort to allow members to experience and attend one of ASTA's events firsthand, we do offer scholarships. Many folks are not aware of that. And so the best way to access the portal for scholarships is to find an event that you want to attend. So if it's Global Convention in Chicago, and I saw some folks in Chicago are on the line, can't wait to get to your great city in August. But if it's AGC, ASTA Global Convention in Chicago, you'll just visit asta.org/events, click on the convention link, and then within that, on that page, you should see a link to the scholarships. You just fill it out, and you might think, oh my gosh, scholarships, that means there's probably a long application or process. What does that look like? I don't want to do it. It might be too time consuming. It is not, I promise you. If you get stuck along the way, please reach out, but it is pretty straightforward and not too time consuming. And so just a deeper dive into some of the events. I'm going to turn this over to you, Genevieve, to get more, more than I do. Let's stay.
Sure. Yeah, just really quickly, we have, I'm a little biased. It's my favorite event out of the year. We have an amazing day coming up May 18th, 19th of this year, where we're going to be bringing all of our advisors to Washington, D.C., and it's a whole day focused on advocacy. So we're trying to, ensure that Congress is hearing from us at this really important time. Unfortunately, we are still working under some capacity restrictions. We want to make sure we're being safe and only bringing people back in person at levels where we can be socially distanced and follow all the guidelines. So we are running a wait list right now. But obviously, if the restrictions change and we're able to accommodate a few more people as cases are going down and vaccines are going up, hopefully we'll be able to welcome some more of you there as well.
Thanks, Genevieve. And we offer throughout the year, usually I would say one big ASTA Destination Expo. We also offer other educational journeys, but we usually offer one large Destination Expo, which is dedicated to the training of outbound U.S. advisors in particular to become specialists in a country. And this year it's Croatia. I'm very excited. It's been a journey, if you will, with COVID trying to make this happen, but Croatia just opened back up a few weeks ago or so. And now we are pretty confident that we're going to hold this in June. And, this is really an opportunity to receive firsthand training from local experts, to connect face-to-face with suppliers in Croatia, and just experience the beautiful country. And there are, I believe, we offer tours, pre, post, and all of that through our ASTA Destination Expos. And I mentioned our global convention where we really bring the industry together. And last year we had our global convention was virtual, and we had more travel advisors tuning in than ever, over more than 2,000 actually. And we know this year we want to meet in person, and that's the goal, but we also are offering a virtual component. So I just want to be transparent about that. So if for any reason you cannot attend in person, there will be a virtual component. So please visit the link, the direct link you see here if you want more information. Again, scholarships available. And really excited about our destination showcase in Savannah in the fall. It's going to be beautiful. And, this is also education journey, if you will, but we're calling it a showcase because it will be a little bit more robust. And really for advisors in particular, our small business network members, SBN members in particular. And you can expect a robust itinerary, visits to the traditional and not so traditional sites, view local hotels and visit local hotels, and meet with local suppliers in Savannah. And last, but certainly not least, we do have a member advantage program. And we revamped this program late last year or earlier this year. And this just offers our members access to special discounts with our partners. And again, we've revamped this partnership. So we have a plethora of resources, and some of these on the screen here are some of the new offers as well. So just local resources, things for your business, technology products, batteries and bulbs, constant contact for emails, all of that, and more. So this is another member benefit. And just before we close out, this slide is for the current members tuning in. This is what member engagement looks like, and just really a great slide that just shows a summary of what current members can do to stay engaged with ASTA. So keep your membership current. I mentioned the logo. We have events, grassroots action, resources, education, local events, their chapter, all of that, and opportunities to actually, there are elections coming up for the board and chapter leadership and regional directors. So we have a plethora for existing members. And the next slide is for the prospective member. So this is just a really great summary slide of what ASTA membership, how it can help you and help your business. So just wanted to close out with those slides and to put this back up on the screen, the discount for new members. And I just appreciate all of you. Again, we are mission-driven organization, and we've been around for a long time, and we don't have any intentions of going anywhere. And we thank you for your support, and any folks that are on the fence thinking about membership, if you want more information, please do not hesitate to reach out. This is your membership team. We are here to serve you. My information is here on the screen, and my colleagues, Genevieve is also a great resource as well. Please, again, don't hesitate. And your local leaders, your chapter leaders too. So if there's some local leaders, and I see it on the chat on the as members of TASC, so please do reach out to your local leaders as well.
Fantastic. So Christina, can you send me that slide with the discount so I can post in the page, in the group?
Yes. Let me put it back up too so everyone can get it.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
also email it to me so I can put it up as well in the group so everybody will
Okay,
know.
will do.
Yeah, but what's the cost to join? Thank you for the $50.
Oh, yes. The normal annual dues for, so dues are based on sales volume, but we have two, I would say, major categories, if you will, for membership. Individual membership, which is for our independent advisors, and that's the annual rate of $199. And then we have basically what we like to call company memberships, and that is different categories. That's U.S. agencies, consortia or company have a company membership, host agencies have a company membership. And so that is based on sales volume. So that starts at $355 and on up. And that includes, so if you're an agency and you have W-2 employees, your W-2 employees can take part in ASTA as a part of your company membership for free. So you just have to add them to your profile. But independent advisors, independent contractors, the fee is $199 per year. So this drops it down $50 to $149.
Fantastic. Yeah, definitely a good deal.
Yes.
So do we have any more questions? I don't think so, but thank you so much for this presentation. I think this was very informative. I learned a lot. I need to come and do you guys health insurance. I remember when the insurance came out, that was a big thing because a lot of independent travel advisors, can't really get, not can't get, but can get inexpensive, good health insurance. And as a group, I think this is amazing for small business to be part of the insurance program. So I remember when that came out, and that was a big relief for a lot of people. So
Yes.
but thank you so much for coming on board. And you could come anytime you're ready to come and refresh our members, let them know what they're missing. Thank you, Maggie.
Yes. And Kelly, just want to also mention coming up, as you all know, Travel Advisor Day, May 5th. We are getting ready for a big celebration. So stay tuned for more information on that for sure. And we'll share that out, Kelly, with you all as well.
Fantastic. So and thank you, Maggie. Maggie said this was very
Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Thank you.
So definitely, and I'm joining today. Oh, fantastic. Tracy's joining today. Yay. So you get $50 off, Tracy.
Yes.
Tell your other travel colleagues as well to join if the TASC discount, and they get the $50 off when they join if the TASC discount. So this is amazing. So, but again, you could come anytime, and TASC is very happy to partner with ASTA. Eventually we'll have a partnership. And because at the end of the day, we are there as advocates for travel advisors, and we know the work that you do. I always say I was a travel agent for a few weeks, but it was probably a few months, and I know how you have to have so much patience to do that work. So yeah, so travel advisors, especially for the Caribbean, where we depend so much on tourism and travel, we really appreciate the support that the travel advisors give to our Caribbean destinations, and we really, really appreciate them, and we do love the work that they do. So thank you to our travel advisors who are listening to us this morning. Again, tell your colleagues who are not ASTA members that they can become a member with a $50 off with a TASC code, US code. Use the code TASC, TASC 50, and you get $50 off. And who doesn't want $50 off anything?
Indeed.
So thank you so much. Any last words, Genevieve or Christina or Doreed?
Thanks so much for having us.
Yes.
Welcome, and please come anytime, and we're looking forward to working with you for our June 17th Caribbean Trade Show.
Yes.
So looking forward to that.
Yes, looking forward
Yep,
to it.
amazing presentation, very informative and very attractive, very, very appealing presentation. You ladies did an excellent job.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I learned a lot, do, and some was refreshers. That's why we always need to do this, just either to refresh your memory and just to remind you. And then you always pick up something that you didn't realize was happening this time around. So,
That's right.
So
Yep.
we'll see you. Hopefully you'll come back again to talk to us maybe about one of your events that's coming up. Go in more detail about it. We'd love to do that with you. But thanks for this. Thanks for the coffee. Thank you, travel advisors, for joining us. Our usual, like Janet, Jerry, Maggie. Thank you for joining us this morning. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Whoever is taking the weekend off, be safe. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to everyone.
And happy Passover. Bye, everybody. Good. Enjoy the rest
Okay,
of your
bye.
day. Bye.